Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay, and try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from another promotion that shall not be named. But now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our unified championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut.
The following contest is a...
No joking around here. The unified...
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Lands the knee. What now?
Kick right to the gut.
Ooh, jarring European uppercut.
Up and down, power bomb.
Hold it on, hold it on.
Power bomb.
A third time.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
It's a long way up.
Final time, the last ride. And right into the pin. And the champ only gets a count of one.
He's far from finished.
Go behind.
German 9.
Coming in off the tag.
Firm control. Oh, foot, meet face.
He's climbing to the top.
Taking flight. Body splash.
Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
Oh, look at the knees. Just endless knee strikes.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. That can make an opening for her. And there's the takedown. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, holding strong for this long in a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out.
Oh, the end of heartache!
Hoisted up on their shoulders.
Death Valley driver. Countering that offense.
Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
There's the tag. Double team action on the way from this great tag team.
Oh, God, terrible position to be in there.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Escape that in a hurry.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
In trouble. Climbing down to the second rope. What do they have planned here? This isn't going to be good.
Avalanche Riptide.
I think that's it. That must be it. Oh, somehow managed to keep this match going.
This match is getting pushed beyond the normal limits.
Boom. And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Hung out to dry.
Spiking DDT. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Caught with a cutter. That could be enough to continue the reign.
Oh no, the referee absorbing the impact.
Go behind.
German 9. The champ with the pin. And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, Wolf Masters and
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called unified champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey. He is doing whatever possible to torture the knee.
Oh, elbow right to the knee.
Jarring European uppercut.
Dishing out a suplex.
Effectively using the knee.
And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
He's got to be eyeing his corner, hoping he can regroup on the apron.
No!
Crashing to the floor.
Bet all the chips on landing that high-risk maneuver and flopped spectacularly.
A miscalculation that can change this whole match.
The champ flexing undeniable power. An incredible sign of dominance over the challenger. Goes into the corner.
Nice agility.
And another. Big shot to the chest. Big plans in mind from this superstar. That is a lot of distance to cover. There is no way, coast to coast. The champ using every tool they have to protect their reign.
Makes the much-needed tag.
Tagged in here. Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Placing her in the corner. Oh, right to the face. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
From way up. Double axe handle.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Hip drop.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Inverted Alabama slam.
Valhalla in a state of distress.
Valhalla's having trouble assessing the situation. The champ creating some distance with that move. Now a series of vicious stomps in the turnbuckle.
Stumps. Foot was in overdrive there, and the challenger is rocked.
Fends it off. Good counter. Goes head over heels. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Into the front slam. There's the tag.
Turns the tide with a knee to the abdomen.
Electric chair.
This is scary.
Face buster.
Oh no, eyes on the target.
Kick to the body. Looking to apply the pump handle. Hoist it up and powerbomb down. Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Double
foot stomp. Just mounted with punches and not, oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Oh boy. Setting up for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Holding on. Again, not again. A third time. Was vicious.
The challenger's looking down and out there.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
Uh-oh. Hung out to dry. Sonic DDT.
Perfect execution by the champion.
Ooh. Valhalla isn't being given cover for the title.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, Wolf Masters and the Scorpion.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes? Is that a thing? Ugh, nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The unified and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time. Oh, and a wicked clothesline!
He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
And that was some brutal impact on that DDT.
Sizing up their opponent, and
a big-time knee drop.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here. Got him in the corner now.
Ooh! Lexus avoids the attack.
Incredible torque on the swinging neck breaker.
Oh, and then the chest as well.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
Oh, and a wicked clothesline!
Shoulder thrust in the corner, and a backflip.
Wow, again, shoulder to the midsection.
It's only shown off if it doesn't work.
Bringing the focus to the temple, hoping to disorient.
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, strong impact. What's going to happen here? Double team action on the way. Big boot!
Jeez, that was that chemistry you cannot teach. Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the Unified Champions for being prepared.
Hold on, spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?